Alright, welcome back guys. I wanted to do a video about starting in a desert with Mr. Puddles. I want to see what it's like, how effective it is, if it's effective, if it's not. So let's try it out. I did end up getting a Mr. Puddles, and we'll just place him right here. Mr. Puddles home. He earns 9. Well, isn't that cool? He's fast. Yeah, he's pretty quick. He earns 9 town per day. So here's how I want to use him. When you start on a desert, right? I don't have a mountain or anything like that. I do have an oil seep. It's great. Oil seep is like super useful, and I'm probably not going to build it that far. I mean, maybe I'll get like a refinery or something. I just want to see like, what are we trying to do here? We want to get like peppermints, right? And this pond provides 2 passive water. So let's build a peppermint field. And oh yeah, with Mr. Puddles we're going to need a lot of wells, but I don't want to build it too close to the water because I don't want to destroy that passive water feature there. But Mr. Puddles is going to need a lot of, oh yeah, we could like, that's interesting. So he comes out of his house and he just keeps working as long as there's water available. That's so cool. Wow. Okay, so let's put more ponds, or more ponds. Or wells, sorry. Okay, ponds are expensive. They're like 20,000. But we'll put more wells, and we'll use peppermints as our source of income. One of our sources of income. Not necessarily wheat. I'm gonna sell 10 more wheat and cycle out of that. Tempted to just not sell any wheat. Doesn't sell for very much. It's kind of like a waste of my fuel. Let's try to do without the wheat. I'm just gonna flush that. I don't want to sell wheat. I do want to sell peppermints to get started. I'm not too worried about the pastures at all. So as long as he has wells, he'll go crazy. He'll stay busy. Man, keeping Mr. Puddles busy, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I want to see how effective it is. In my last video, I had this theory that you could, how do I say this, like yeah, you could go silica and you need batteries and stuff. That was a good one, but it only gives you 10K. I think you're gonna need lumber, so I'm gonna skip the silica from the get-go and go straight into lumber. I just want to try it. And I think that would be useful to just make lumber, sell lumber, use lumber, and you can use that as a source of income. So we're going to go from peppermints to lumber. But this video is more so focused on Mr. Puddles. See how effective using him in the start is. So he has nothing to water right now. I got another peppermint field coming up here soon. One thing that I thought would be really useful for having him is throwing water on trees. He moves a lot faster than this farmer. More than twice the speed. It's pretty cool. Well, that's got 6 water. Oh, we need more right there. Yeah, as long as he has water available, he'll just keep running around, filling stuff up. I like it. Does he cost anything? Nice, he doesn't cost anything. You can kind of see the comparison between his speed and the farmer's speed. It's pretty fast. think maybe I could get away with making one more peppermint field. I'll try it. Yeah, that's interesting. If you start off the game and don't sell any wheat, you know, because I don't think it's worth it to sell your wheat for $3,000. You just, on a desert, you just jump right into peppermint. I've been selling peppermints up to 18 grand so far. I could let this run for a little while. I had let this run for just a couple hours and I'm already at 87k, which is great. And that was just with peppermint, three peppermint fields. No, it was like 5 peppermint fields. So I want to go ahead and work on a lumber mill. Yeah, wood's not really a problem right now. Let's get a lumber mill, and also I need to get energy and a water pump so I can pump out some lumber. That was the terrain. I need the wind turbine and need a water facility. This would be a perfect spot right here, I think, because it's touching the pond, so it's going to get 2 water from that, and it's got a road path, and it's not affected by, I don't think it's affected by pollution. I know it's not affected by shade. Pretty sure it's not affected by pollution either. I hope not. But either way, it's not in a polluted area right now. And what else? I think that's it. Oh yeah, we need a worker. And she's taking the last piece of wood to this water facility here. Oh yeah, awesome. And then I wonder if Mr. Puddles can bring water. I think he can. I'll turn this on, start making power. I already got my worker, so he'll start collecting energy. And then I can start the lumber guy up. I can already see a slight bottleneck situation with the wood. So I'm gonna put another wood shed right here. It might be a lower priority for him. Yeah. Either way though, the water facility boy gets water, so that's cool. It might be like dedicated for him to, dedicated for the water facility worker, I'm not sure. So starting to produce some lumber now, that's cool. But I got 1 piece of lumber, so I can tell you that if I were to sell lumber, I would get 13,500. I thought it was more. Oh well. Oh well. We need a lumber mill ultimately anyway, so we don't necessarily need a silica plant right now. Although, knowing that lumber only sells for 13,500, I could see how, if you're doing like a wine build, I could see how building a silica plant early on would be really useful. Tempted to get another farmer, but I don't want to cut my money supply too short. I was thinking about how like we've how do I say this? It only took a few hours to get to the point where I could build a windmill or wind turbine, worker house, everything I need to start producing lumber. I even produced 1 piece of lumber right there. I thought that was pretty interesting. Granted, I'm at about $6,000 right now, but I'm also sitting at 8 peppermints. So I had to cut off the lumber mill for a little bit. I was thinking about, so I don't think it's feasible to go ahead and do something like a lumber mill for produce lumber for a source of income. I don't think that's very reliable, but a little something we could do. Oh shoot, I just sold a bunch of batteries. My bad. Too late. But something we could do is start removing these peppermint fields and putting grape farms instead. You may not even need to sacrifice the peppermint fields. I mean, maybe we could leave it all there and just start by adding a single grape farm somewhere to get some extra income. All right, I'm not gonna work with this too much. I was just what do you call it, like just testing out the water bot, wanting to see what's possible and how it affects the build on early start, especially on a desert, because the desert is very minimal resources. And I think it helped out a lot. I think it was a big help. It would be interesting to do this exact same setup with no water bot to see how much more challenging it is, you know, or if it is much more challenging. I don't know. I think it's pretty helpful. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed this test of the water bot, Mr. Puddles. So if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys later.